Hello there, Lauren Ward here, founder of the Confidence Collective and Diamond Beachbody Coach. Today we're going to go over how to use one of my favorite tools for making your posts pop on social media. As a coach, our social media presence is so crucial to the success of our businesses because we are in attraction marketing, and the more attention you can attract, the more success you'll be able to have. And one way to attract that attention is by making your profile stand out. And an awesome way to do that is to use a tool like Canva or PicMonkey, if you're familiar with that, to make your posts pretty. So I'm going to take you through how to use Canva. It'll just be a pretty short overview. It's so simple and easy to use. And your first step is to type in canva.com in your web browser, and you'll come to this page. You'll either sign up with Facebook, Google, or with an email address. I need to sign in here. There we go. And my favorite thing about Canva versus PicMonkey. PicMonkey is better to use if you have a photo that you're trying to edit. But if you're very simply trying to put a post together for instance, a Facebook cover for a group or a calendar or what have you, just a general post, Canva is a lot faster in my opinion. I use this more than I use PicMonkey, though they're both excellent options and you should be familiar with how to use both. Canva saves everything, which is awesome. So when I do recognition for my team, when I do any kind of challenger shout out, any kind of success club shout out, etc., I can just go back in and edit those instead of having to start from scratch, which saves a lot of time. Time is money. So another reason I love Canva. So the way you get started is you click create a design, or you just click one of these up here that you're trying to come up with. So it's awesome that this already has the dimensions pre-selected. So if you choose Facebook cover, we'll just start with that. It brings up a new tab and it's automatically sized to fit perfectly in a Facebook cover area. So it even shows you where the profile picture is so you know you're not blocking anything, which is awesome. It also has every single one of these categories, and there are quite a few more. If you click more, there's a YouTube version, there's email headers. I mean, they have a ton of pre-selected dimensions, so you don't have to look anything up to make sure it will fit. Each one of those areas also has these kind of pre-done or pre-made examples of what you can use, and you can use the backgrounds, you can use the fonts. There's all kinds of options. I generally only use the free version, and so that's what we'll go over. But you'll notice as you use it, if you get started, that you can use some of their photos. For instance, if you choose elements here, they have over 1 million images to search. So let's see. Let's make a cover photo for bikini ready in 21 days I just made that off the top of my head. So we could type in bikini, enter, and it will bring up photos that's with the tag bikini. Now they cost $1 to use, which is not a lot, but you can also very easily go to Google and grab a picture of a bikini. So that's what, let's see here, the layouts tab is where it has the kind of pre-made, pre-selected ones. So often if I'm in a big hurry, I'll just click one of these, change the wording, and I use this one frequently because I think it's really cute with the gold. And this one is paid. If you click download, it will give you the option to remove the Canva, oh gosh, what's it called? The watermark. But the watermark isn't very visible on this one, so I use those all the time. And you can very simply undo to start over. I'll show you an example of the watermark. So you see these little lines in the back. If you decide to download that without paying the $1 to use the photo, those lines will show up. But half the time you can't really see them, so it's not too big of a deal. So that's what's under the layouts over here. This is kind of your home base on this side. Layouts are all of the options and examples that they have already pre-made. Elements is where you can find photo grids. There's frames that you can pop over. And any of these frames, you can put your own picture in. So if we choose this one here, it'll give us the option to move a photo in there later, which is kind of cool. There's all different shapes. Each one of these shapes you can change. I'll show you. You can change the color. If you click this plus, it brings up this color wheel. One thing that Canva does not have that PicMonkey does, that I love about PicMonkey, is the color picker tool, where you can match a color exactly in PicMonkey. Canva doesn't have that, but I don't find it bothers me enough to not use Canva. But you just choose your whatever. We'll go with this pretty little blue-green. You can edit the transparency. You can do all sorts of things. And it is just a really helpful tool. So I use this all the time. Lines. I mean, there's tons and tons of different design features and options. Illustrations, cute little clip art, and there's also anything you find on Google Images or any of your own photos or clip art, you can upload by just clicking this upload. So you just click upload your own images, select it from your desktop, and it pops up right here. So I was making my hydration challenge one for my free group coming up in May and uploaded this photo. And so you can stretch it. It's very, very easy to use. So back up to elements, icons, charts, all sorts of different things to use. And this is just still here because I had searched bikini. That's why that's showing up. Text, add heading, subheading, a little bit of body text. They have multiple font options. You just type in your, type in whatever you wanted to say and select it. There's a ton. I don't think there's as many as PicMonkey, but there's still so many to choose from. It doesn't, I mean, again, it's not something that would keep me from ever using it. I'm going to delete these. There's also these free kind of pre-made design that can be kind of fun to use and also make it even faster if you are in a big rush and want something that looks a little more professional than just throwing up a picture. So again, Canva is so simple. I love it. Background is just, there's all these different background options. You can make any of your own photos a background. You don't have to use one of theirs, of course, but they have these pretty colors and designs and everything. And any of these you can change the background color for. So if you right click it, or excuse me, double click it, oops, come on. You can change the color to whatever you want. So I use pink a lot because it's in my logo and I like the color pink. So I often end up changing those. And the way that you bring a photo into a frame is you very simply drag it over and pop it in there. I'm not sure why this one is malfunctioning. It doesn't usually do that, but we'll try again. So let's see. I said I was going to make a cover photo for a bikini ready in 21 days. So I will start with, I'm going to look for a water picture that I don't have to pay for. So here, we'll just grab this free one. Some of them are free. Most of them are $1, but many of them are free. Just going to stretch it out. It's kind of beachy. Cool. I'm going to grab my elements here, go to shapes, select a square. I'm probably going to keep it white, but we'll see what happens, how I'm feeling inspired. And I'm just doing this off the top of my head. I did not have a plan for this because I want to show you how simple it is to use and how fast you can get something put together. And let's see, we'll go to text and we'll do bikini ready in 21 days. 21-day fix. So fab. I'm going to find my favorite, let's see, script. Oh, where are you? Here you go. Bikini ready in 21 days. I mean, I'm not going to use this because if I did a little bit, put a little more thought into it, it might come out a little better, but you can adjust the size. I'm going to go to elements here and go back to shapes. I do this frequently to get kind of just an extra little fun banner type thing. And I'll put something like support, encouragement, accountability group with the Confidence Collective, whatever. And then after it's done, you just click download, image for web. It pops up here and you're done. So in the interest of time, I'm not going to finish this, but it's simple and easy to use. I mean, you poke around with it, figure it out. The frames one is pretty awesome. It's one of my favorites to use for recognition because it automatically, you can make all the pictures the same size easily. It makes it more streamlined. And oops, that's that. That is Canva. So I hope that was informative. Please post any questions in the comments and I will be sure to get back to you. Have a wonderful day.